Hey guys, how are we doing? So, we're back on a Sasuke video, and I remember that I did Kid Naruto Zopi video a while ago. It was a good video. It went over like feats and things that Naruto managed to do as a kid, which just seemed like totally ridiculous. And of course, he's gone and done. Well, I make it sound like it's recent. He did a Kid Sasuke is overpowered video. Now, if you think that Kid Naruto was overpowered, I'm pretty sure this is going to go like, whoa, extreme, because Sasuke did some amazing stuff. Like, in the first story. It was incredible. Like, when those two ninjas appear, and then he just takes them on when they're on the path towards the bridge builder and all that stuff, and yeah, and learning the Chidori and all that stuff. Anyway, let's get into this. Kid Sasuke is overpowered.
How's it going, everybody?
What's
Sasuke
happening?
here, and welcome to today's video. A follow-up to a video I made last week where I talked about how silly overpowered Naruto is, and I think it goes without saying that this week I'm going to do the same, but with Sasuke instead. Now, I think the idea that Sasuke is overpowered is a lot less shocking than the idea that Naruto is. He's introduced as a prodigy and as a wall for Naruto to overcome from the very beginning, but even then, I think the series and the fan base at large understate a lot of Sasuke's accomplishments throughout Part 1. If you watched last week's video, then this one shouldn't need any introduction, but if you'd like an idea of how this video is going to be structured before you start watching it, then the link to the Naruto video will be in the description. So at the beginning of the series, Sasuke doesn't have these scattered, few and far between feats of miracle like Naruto does, but he does consistently show incredible skill in combat at every opportunity presented to him. First of all, he graduates at the top of his academy class, which isn't incredibly impressive considering his competition, but it does give the audience a vague idea of what to expect from him later on.
Yeah, he's going
During
to
the
be
bell
epic.
test, Sasuke manages to press Kakashi in hand-to-hand combat, and even nearly manages to steal one of the bells from him. He then shows that he is capable of casually performing the fireball technique, something that requires mastery of nature transformation, which Kakashi notes is beyond the skill level of any Genin. Just to put this feat into
just
perspective,
like, boom,
the only
flames.
other Genin we see during Part 1 that can use any of the 5 elements is Tamari, and she's an entire year older than Sasuke is. Shortly after this, during the Land of Waves arc, we see Sasuke immediately react to an ambush from
Here we go, that's what I was talking about.
two Chunin, who he manages to immobilize and damage at the same time by himself. The audience isn't given many signs of how the fight would have gone had Kakashi not stepped in shortly after this, but Naruto does point out that Sasuke remained calm and didn't even break a sweat throughout the entire encounter. Now, he doesn't do much in the first fight against Zabuza, but during the second fight on the Great Naruto Bridge, he effortlessly deals with a group of Zabuza's water clones and then beats Haku in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Now, he does get cut up
Bit of a
really
deal.
badly and nearly dies when Haku starts using his crystal ice mirrors, but the stuff that he does manage to accomplish shouldn't be understated. It's pretty impressive no matter how you put it. Haku and Zabuza are both highly skilled Jonin, so being able to accomplish anything in a fight against them as a Genin is legendary.
Yeah, that's
Moving on,
decent.
next we have the Chunin exams, and Sasuke does a lot of really stupid shit here. He catches the attention of Orochimaru and receives one of the most powerful cursed seals that he can bestow. After damaging him pretty seriously, by the way, he uses a fire jutsu that melts part of Orochimaru's fucking face off. And then he uses the power of this cursed seal to absolutely clobber this team of sound ninja.
Yeah,
and
he's a bit
avoid
aggressive.
Their attacks that they claim move at the speed of sound. Like, it's the easiest thing he's ever done in his life. He then beats up one of Orochimaru's goons in the first round of the one-on-one battles in the Chunin exams, while more or less completely restricted from using his chakra. He takes the guy out with a single string of taijutsu attacks, starting with a move that he somehow copied from Rock Lee during their brief exchange at the start of the Chunin exams. He specifically mentions at the start of the fight that the Sharingan is out of the question, since using it would consume chakra, and that would divert some of the chakra that he was using to keep the curse mark suppressed, and yet despite this, he still pulls it out and keeps himself from being taken over by it through sheer willpower. This even impresses Orochimaru as he's watching the fight. He then completely vanishes from the series for a while and comes back just as fast as Weightless Lee, and he's also capable of using the Chidori. This means that by this point, Sasuke, again, can use 2 of the 5 basic nature transformations and possesses taijutsu skill comparable to someone that Kakashi refers to as a genius who has spent his entire entire life training just to be the very best taijutsu user ever.
Yeah.
It is so
Yeah.
ridiculous that Guy even gets a little bit salty. He sees all the
He's like,
stuff
whoa,
that
whoa,
Sasuke
whoa,
can do
whoa.
now, and he just starts going at Kakashi for it. Why'd you teach him how to be good at taijutsu? You saw that didn't work against Gaara. Why'd you teach him the Chidori? That's really dangerous. How are you gonna give me shit for teaching Lee how to use the eight gates and so on and so forth? Like, Sasuke is so good at being a ninja that Might Guy, a grown man, got jealous just because he was outperforming Lee. He also draws blood from Gaara, again, something that Lee could not do. And in doing so, sort of like ruins the Sand Village's entire plan, because Gaara gets really mad and starts transforming into Shukaku immediately. Of course, after this transformation happens, Sasuke gets beaten up really bad, and then he gets beat up real bad by Itachi too, and he gets left in the hospital for like an entire arc and doesn't really do anything. But as soon as he comes out, he goes back to being really stupid strong. The Sound Four, that a team of Shikamaru, Neji, Kiba, and Choji all barely managed to take
only
out
just managed to take him out at the
all rush Sasuke at once, and he just handles it. None of them can even hit him until they start using the curse mark. It's really stupid. When they work together, they're also all a lot stronger than the sum of their individual parts. They nearly killed 2 Jonin, and these weren't just any Jonin, these were 2 of the Hokage's elite guard. And if you want to add further context to this, the only person who didn't really cheat in their fight against one of the members of the Sound Four was Neji. Choji ate a pill that boosted its strength by 100 times. Tamari saved Shikamaru from Taiyuya, and Kankuro saved Kiba from Sakon and Yukon. But then here we have Sasuke, again, fighting all of them at the same time, like it's no big deal. Then as soon as he regains consciousness from the ritual performed to increase the power
you have to die to come back to life.
Naruto up. No Sharingan, no curse mark, none of that. Naruto can't do anything to him, and it's kind of pathetic. Of course, Naruto draws from the power of the Nine Tails and starts beating Sasuke up again, but then the tide of the battle shifts once more when Sasuke's Sharingan fully matures. He easily avoids all of Naruto's attacks and counterattacks pretty effectively, to the point that Naruto starts losing confidence that he might win the battle. This Naruto should be around the same level of power, by the way, as he was when he fought Haku on the Great Naruto Bridge, if not a lot stronger, putting Valley of the End Sasuke a decent bit above Haku at the very least. Then Naruto turns the tide of the battle again by calling on even more of the Nine Tails chakra, but then Sasuke just does the same thing by advancing his curse mark to stage 2. They get in a Rasengan Chidori clash, and Sasuke wins. So if you've watched the video about Kid Naruto being overpowered, basically everything I said about him there applies to Sasuke, except to a bit of a greater extent, because Sasuke beat him in a fight. Now, if Naruto used Candle Sasuke probably would have lost. But that aside, Sasuke is shown to be stronger and a better fighter than Naruto is here. And it's also worth pointing out that in their first battle, on top of the roof of the hospital, it's made very clear that the Rasengan is a much stronger jutsu than the Chidori is.
Because of the amount of destruction it did.
Both times that Naruto and Sasuke have a Rasengan Chidori clash in this fight, Sasuke either cancels out the Rasengan with the strength of his Chidori, or overpowers it. Anyway, that should be everything about Sasuke. Sorry this video wasn't quite as long as the Naruto one. There isn't as much ground to cover with Sasuke, because like I said, he doesn't have these scattered, feats, Kage-level feats the same way Naruto does. He just has a bunch of consistently impressive accomplishments spread much more generously throughout the series, though none of them are quite as ridiculous as Naruto's are. Anyway, leave your thoughts on the video in the comments below, as always. Let me know if you want to see a follow-up about Shippuden Sasuke, just like I plan on doing with Shippuden Naruto. Thanks for watching the video all the way to the end, and until next time, talk to you later. Swaikage out. Bye.
Cool. Cool video. Outro music. Outro music. Yeah. Owie, 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 my toe. That was really good, yeah. Like, Sasuke was always a little bit OP from the get-go, wasn't he? Like, he was always meant to be something great. Needed to be Naruto's rival. The main character needs to have someone strong to compete against, I guess. And, yeah, like, boss. Naruto did some crazy things, but Sasuke was just always a little bit, you know, a little bit ahead. So, yeah. thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys. It's all. Why do I do random stuff when I'm doing my intros and outros? It's so stupid. I'll see you guys. It's all you guys next time.